Hey, this is testing this 2750 stabicraft. I added some diesel in here. I went to fire up the heater. You can push this button here and adjust the fan, and it's on the heating, so it's just going to take a second to fire on up. T-top, light works. Okay, and I was showing you this stereo up in here. It needs an FM antenna. Okay, you can go into your home page on your screen here, go to AV gauges, go to audio. If you wanted to shut that thing off, you can just go into here. You can do your volumes, your equalizers, your balance. You can link these two. Like if I link those, then I can just go to this and do that on the volume, or I can unlink it and do it independently from the front speakers here to the back speakers. So I'll hit that on, and then if you wanted to pick source, you just hit this. You can go through the options: Sirius, iPod, Bluetooth, so on. You want to mute it, you just go like that. You can unmute. Okay, you can do all zones if you added speakers to this. Okay, then the power button, I got to find out where that's at now. Volume is right here. Menu, oh, it's right here. Tuning mode, auto, power on. I can shut it off. See how I did that? And then I can turn it back on by hitting that. See how that did that? So that's under menu, then power. So just put, and you can shut it off. Okay, now we can go back to home. We can go into, like, say, combos. That's all your combos. Like, say you wanted to see all your fish finders and stuff. There you go. I'm going to fire this up. Turn the key on. It automatically makes sure your trim tabs are up. Go ahead and hit power. That fires that one up, and I'll show you. I'll lower that motor down. You got a lot of bait, so there is salmon starting to run in here. Toilet, you push that button right there, and then you turn that little blue valve, and that's, you can either suck it out or pump it out. But there's a pump switch right back over into there. Now I'm going to check for power. That's what it would discharge it. Now the heater, you can hear it. It's starting to fire up, and I'm going to pop that motor down. We're in 23 feet. Put this one in gear. Now see, I'm going to try to start. If you watch this, see, and that typically tells me, see, that one ain't going to fire up, so that tells me there's probably something in that motor, because it was shaking, and normally if there's water it will do that, and then it won't restart. So that's there. They can figure that one out when I get back. Okay, see how your windlass works? I'll just pop that. You have your pin at the end, you release it so you can drop it. Your volts and all that work. You can go over to the troll mode. Right here, you can hit set. Then you can actually just hit this button right here. And you'll notice this goes up, but like I say, I can't run it because that one motor is not running. So the heater is working. Okay, so now we got her. This is really clear. That's your clear view on the, like a down scan, and right there, that's really clear. That's probably one of the better ones to see. That's your side view, and that's, you can tell that's all your bait fish right there. So they are running a lot of fish in here right now. GPS works. So then you just go home. You can go just to charts. Right here, you can go to navigation chart, and this has also got like auto guidance. So if I went like this, and I wanted to go over here, right here, we're there. I either can make a waypoint, recommended route, or auto guidance, or I can measure the distance to there. So I'll go auto guidance. There it is. It drew the line right through the main channel. And then you can cancel auto guidance just like that. You want to zoom in, you can either go this way, and then you got to remember to hit stop panning when you get done, or your guy, you're going to lose your guy. Okay? So I'll bring that back there, and then stop panning, and then you go home. And if you want quick info, you just go into info here. You can go to tides. Like if you want to go tides here, there's your tides there. You can go change the date. You just here and you change the date. You can cancel that out, and that brings you back. You go back, and it brings you like currents. Okay, celestial tell you where the moon and sun rise and sets, full moon, quarter moon, all that moon phase. You hit that right there. It's 3/4 basically. Go back. Okay, say I want radar overlay. I hit this right here. That's there. I hit transmit right there. It says it's spinning up, and that heater's getting hotter than hell already. So I'm going to shut that thing off. So to shut it off, you hit it twice, and it just shuts down. Now, see that valve there is open. And then I'm going to hit big tank. That's that one tank right there. So then we got to go wipers. We showed you that. Lights. Bilge pump. Yeah, okay. There it is. There's your bait tank. See the water going in? Now, if I shut that valve, of course, the water wouldn't go in. But now, same token, if you're running, you want to make sure that valve is shut. There's your open array. And you can shut this valve here. And your batteries, and that's just a drawer you can put your stuff into. I can see what else do I got to show you. You got the airwave seats, you got your flip-flops, your cooler, your belting. They don't, some people want it on, some don't, so we haven't put that on. Cup holders, and like I say, the VTS. See, I'm raising RPMs. And it'll go down about, it'll go up to 900, and then it'll go down about 650. There you go. So now we got radar overlay, and you can change the color on that if you want and stuff. And here's your your gains, your target trails you can hit on, which is kind of cool. Then we'll turn on the heater went off. I can hear it. Okay, then you go home. Then you go into, let me see. I want to go to sonar. Go to clear view. There you go. You got fish right there. You can see them. Bait balls. Okay, so you go home again, then you want side view right there. Yep, it's showing you right here. You got some more coming right underneath the boat. Because if I hit home, I bet you if I go to traditional, there they are. Big old herring or krill. And you got fish in here, right underneath me, right ahead of that. So that's working out good. And then the radar, of course, you can go into radar mode. You can go to the single range. And this has got target trails, really good definition. This is, I got it set on harbor mode now. You can just go into your menus and you can go to radar options. Target size, you can make them bigger. You can put on guard zones and so on. Now when you get ready to shut this thing off, always when the whole unit off, hit this one here, make sure you put the radar to standby before you shut the unit off. So I'm going to give it a little bit more gas now so we can get back and they can fix the problem. And there's the USB ports. And here's your 12-volt power point. And the steering needs bled as well. And they need to get a bunch of that black gooky goop. If you can see back there, they need to start cleaning up on their silicone, that 5200. They're getting it all over the place. And they did use a Simrad antenna with the Garmin unit. It does work. So initially the stereo went off and the power up, so it could have been just a power issue. Because the stereo finally got to work. Everything seems to work. The heater's working. Let's see what I had on my notes here. Let's see. Okay, the decal on the back side over there, that needs to be fixed. That's all scrumpled up. Hide the wire that's just hanging there. And needs to clean it up real nice, get all these shavings out and clean all the fish boxes. Okay, stereo quit, I said that. Okay, the starboard motor quit, I think I went through that. The pump out switch, just make sure there's power going to that switch. That's like an auto, when you get full it'll come on an auto kick off, or you can do it manually. Does have trim tabs, I checked those. And that's about it. I put about 65 gallons of non-ethanol in here. So, and now when they get it running, I'll take it out and do the rest of the video. 2750 stable.